So it doesn't look like there's going to be any coaching changes in the NFC East other than the Washington football team, Commanders, Redskins, whatever the hell you want to call them, as Ron Rivera is out of town in Washington, and it looks like Eric Bieniemy is going to be taking the reins as head coach for the foreseeable future. But Nick Sirianni looking like he's officially coming back for the 2024 season. The Eagles just 1 year removed from the Super Bowl, a devastating Super Bowl loss just a few years ago, and kind of like a total collapse, a total Super Bowl hangover for the Eagles this season. They started off the season hot. They ended the season going like 6-1, an absolute total collapse and an early exit on Wild Card Weekend when they went to go visit the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and they got absolutely blown out. There was rumors of Jason Kelce retiring. Those have kind of been squashed for now, for the time being. Who knows if he's going to actually retire, come back? Who knows? But Nick Sirianni is officially, it looks like, he's going to be coming back. And we got the first kind of glimpse of this yesterday when the Eagles fired demoted defensive coordinator Sean Desai. Yesterday, Desai, 40 years old, was hired by Philadelphia in February to replace Jonathan Gannon, who became the Cardinals head coach. Sirianni demoted Desai in favor of Matt Patricia following the blowout loss to the San Francisco 49ers and the Dallas Cowboys early in December that dropped the Eagles to 10-3. So Matt Patricia had been the defensive coordinator, the main defensive coordinator for a few weeks now, and Desai was demoted. Now he's been officially fired. And this morning, the Eagles will interview Ron Rivera for their vacant defensive coordinator opening per ESPN. An interesting option. Rivera wants to continue coaching if it's the right situation. Now, Ron Rivera, there's a lot of coaches out there that make a great coordinator. Wade Phillips, Josh McDaniels, Bill O'Brien, that were kind of horrible head coaches. They don't quite have it cut out for them to be a head coach. But when in the right situation as a coordinator, whether it be an offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, some of these coaches can actually flourish. Maybe that could be the case for Ron Rivera. But you guys know how I feel about Ron Rivera. I personally feel like Ron Rivera is a little bitch. He was trying to exile Aaron Rodgers from the NFL for his political views and his views on the COVID vaccine. He was bragging how the Redskins, or the football team at the time, was the first completely vaccinated football team in the NFL. Ron Rivera, I understand he's a veteran. I understand he fought and beat cancer. That is absolutely great. I'm happy for him that he's still here. Thank you for your service, Ron Rivera, but you're still a little fucking bitch. With that being said, the Eagles looking to potentially interview and hire Ron Rivera for the defensive coordinator job. And that was, those two things with Sirianni making the decision to fire Sean Desai just yesterday completely. And then now with the news that he's going to be interviewing, him and Howie Roseman, the general manager, are going to be interviewing Ron Rivera. Looks like all signs are pointing towards Nick Sirianni coming back for the 2024 season, which I think is deserved. I mean, I also am not a huge fan of Nick Sirianni. I think he's a cocky prick, and he doesn't really have any reason to be or act that way other than the fact that he did take the Eagles to the Super Bowl. But I'm not a huge fan of his attitude or maybe even his coaching ethic. But it is what it is. I'm a Giants fan, so maybe I just have some harsh feelings for the other teams in the NFC East. But Nick Sirianni coming back for 2024, and they're looking to hire Ron Rivera as their defensive coordinator for the 2024-2025 NFL season. So what do you guys think about this news about Sirianni coming back and potentially bringing in Ron Rivera to be their defensive coordinator? Just a little bit of breaking news today. What do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Share with a friend who you think would enjoy it. Subscribe to this channel if you're new, and we'll talk to you again soon.